Hey y'all,
Welcome back
to the channel. Yes, honey.
I know you fucking lying.
Okay then.
Hey y'all, welcome back. And they like that. Oh shit! Damn, excuse me, y'all. Shit, excuse me. Hey y'all, welcome back to Love and Hip Hop Atlanta review for the season finale. Definitely. Let's get into it. Make sure y'all have y'all tequila. Make sure y'all have y'all Red Bull booze. This time we got blueberry, y'all. I'm fucking around and got the wrong thing. It's not bad though, y'all. It's not that bad. It's working. It's doing what it needs to do. Okay then. So the crew, they split up. Some people going to go feed pigs, and then some people going to go ride the jet skis. Mm-hmm. So Erica Mena, she ends up calling Bambi before she gets on the boat to go feed the pigs. And Erica says that she doesn't even remember saying anything about a monkey. Okay? She apologized to Bambi and claims she blacked out. Why you apologize to Bambi? Thank you. You need to be apologizing to Spice and the whole motherfucking black community as a whole. Why would you be apologizing for something that you don't even remember doing since you said you blacked the fuck out? Make that shit make sense, Erica. And I was wondering, like, well, are you apologizing because of the dinner, the fact that Bambi was gamed up on? But still, why the fuck are you apologizing to her? Because that's Bambi's thing. That's something she need to deal with on her own. You still, but that I didn't like that you apologized to Bambi. Truthfully, I didn't see the need for that. And then she gonna relay it back like she apologized to the cast. Erica didn't apologize to the cast, Bambi. She apologized to you for whatever fucking reason. See, here we go with defending a friend and you don't know the situation because your friend just told you she don't remember saying shit. But you're gonna say, oh, well, she apologized, y'all. We just need to get past it. No, bitch. What the fuck is she apologizing for? Is what you should have asked your friend if you was a friend. You ain't no real friend, bitch. Okay, you ain't asked, is it true? Nothing. Why would you say that? Well, Sierra more on her head than you is. And I'm kind of shocked about that. Like, come on now. Hold your friend accountable. I'm shocked because Bambi is not that kind of friend. Yeah. Bambi, it ain't even about being a friend. Bambi ain't that type of person, right? You want to hold motherfuckers accountable who you think wronged you. Mm. But if they ain't wronged you, then you don't give a fuck what they did to anybody else. Okay? You don't relate to the comments. You don't relate to the comments. And also, we have to think about the fact that Bambi wants Erica to be on her side to continue supporting her. Remember, Bambi ain't got no other motherfucking friends on the show. At all. So she needs Erica to continue with the whole fucking shenanigans. Mm-hmm. The whole topics of conversation about their husband. They just relate so well. Girl, you gonna fuck around and find out. Keep your ass on that side and see if you don't start to lose the 2.3 thousand fans that you got. I never followed her ass, so she wasn't a fan of mine in the first place. That's why I said you only got 2,000 of them hoes. You better get it together. Erica Mena, she is shooting her season 2 of Hush, and she claims to be disappointed in herself. She spoke about her oldest son wanting his personal space and life outside of social media and the show. And she ended up watching the clip of their argument. She then apologizes to the whole black community for what she said and knows she'll be apologizing a lot more moving forward in the future. She said, I apologize to the incredible black community. I say, we are incredible, aren't we? Aren't we? Aren't we? You should be ashamed of yourself. My thing is, Erica, when you watch the clip, you close that motherfucking laptop, you can tell you was surprised that, you on camera already. Now they filming your reaction to watching the shit that you did on camera. So it was just like, oh, let me just hurry up and get this shit out the way. Like I really apologize. I sincerely apologize, and I know I'll be apologizing a whole lot more. Mm-hmm. But listen to me, Erica. You knew what you said to begin with. And when you say I apologize, you're supposed to say what you're apologizing for. So when you apologize to the incredible Black community, you should have said, quotes, I apologize to the incredible Black community for calling Spice a black or blue monkey and saying that she should die. I do realize the extent of the word monkey and the history that it has in the Black community. And I will never say that again because I know I have 2 Black kids and I do not want them to have to come home to someone saying the same thing to them, knowing that I was the same person who said it to someone else. I apologize and I will continue to be apologizing moving forward. End quote. Also, you could add a little addendum and say that I'll try to reach out to Spice and her team to give her a personal apology. Not addendum, you better. You know what I'm saying? That's what you need to do, Erica. You and your team need to get y'all shit together because, bitch, you are through. You are so done. This is just the beginning of what you finna go through. You think you struggling? You about to be struggling a whole lot more. We'll get into that a little closer to the end of the review. The ladies, they end up going to go feed the pigs, and Amy doesn't like how the pigs have to. Not Amy. Jessica was pissing me the fuck off. Doesn't like how the pigs have to work for their food. She's like, oh, just give it to them. I don't like how they have to work for their food. They look like they haven't eaten, and I'm a animal lover, and look. This is probably a part of the Bohemian culture. Okay? Don't go over there with we are the world shit. Okay, then. Okay? What? Do what the fuck you came there to do. And if you got problems, go buy the pig some food and drop that shit off. Honey, I don't even. You being ridiculous. Y'all are tourists. This is a tourist situation. You fuck around and become the pig food. Okay, then. Trust and believe they feeding them damn pigs. Don't no pig gotta work for no damn food. Y'all making them work because half of y'all ass running away from them. Tell them to stop running and they wouldn't be working for their damn food. Girl, calm down and take a chill pill. Have some fun. That's why you need to go somewhere else. I think you'd have been better off in New York instead of down here in Atlanta talking about love and hip. I think she'll be better on love and hip hop New York than Atlanta. No. Hollywood. I don't think so. I think she'd have been better off. Ratchet assholes out there. She'd have been better off on Hollywood because then, she can continue to act and be like the Barbie that she is. She can show us a lot of her modeling gigs and things that she has going on because, Hollywood is a place to be for the models, honey, and New York too. So, yeah, maybe you'd have been better off on one of those franchises because then you would have a lot more going on than to be worried about some motherfucking pigs. Go somewhere else. Chaotic, he decides to drive Carly on his jet ski. And Chaotic just had poor Carly doing somersaults and what other shit that we do, motorbiking that bitch up. Face your fears, Carly. Go ahead. You should no longer be afraid of water after that ride with Chaotic. Okay? Carly, you so quiet this season. I just don't know what to do about you. Her ass down the first 2-3 episodes. And every time you see her, Carly in the background not saying nothing. And if she is saying something, she crying. Lord, Carly, how the tables have turned. Yes, Jesus. Carly, you used to be one messy bitch, and we'd have seen you in every fucking scene, but now it's few in between. Lord. Chaotic, Sierra, she notices that Spice and Bambi are staying away from each other, so she pulls them together to talk. And Bambi tells her that Erica finally called and apologizes for blacking out. And Bambi, you said she apologized to everybody. She just want to apologize to everyone for blacking out. Okay, but she didn't say that. That's not what she said. Spice wants to be clear about giving Erica a pass. Like, are you giving her a pass because she apologized? Or did you hold her accountable for what she said, educated her on the history of that word? And Bambi, she basically thinks that Spice should give her an apology. I don't know why. Spice refuses to give Bambi an apology. So Bambi decides to try and hug Spice and just accept not receiving the apology. As you should, because you don't deserve a motherfucking apology, bitch. What you should have did when she said, here y'all go with this fake shit, all you had to say was, this ain't no fake shit. I haven't spoken to her, but hold on, let me give her a call right now, because, bitch, you got the wrong one. You got to check a bitch how they check you. And the way that you try to check her with all that yelling and shit and still not resolving the problem or getting down to the root of the issue was not it. I agree. You check a bitch how they check you. Okay? You could have ended that right then and there with a phone call. Anyway, Jessica, she explains that Bambi felt attacked and Spice still didn't see the issue with her response to Bambi. Rashida asks Carly about the issues with Spice, and Carly says that she hasn't moved into the home yet because of the issues with Spice. She wants to resolve things with Spice before going back to Atlanta. Carly, that's a done daughter. She's already told you it's over, it's done with. Don't try to go back. If a bitch say no, accept that. Believe them. Yeah. And then if they decide to want to step to you and be like, hey girl, look, I know the shit we going through is messy, but let's just, let's start over. Then that's when you try to say, okay, let's start over. But the person already told you they don't want nothing to do with you. Leave it at that, no matter what other people say in your fucking ear, because they're gonna set your ass up to look like a dummy. Y'all had a private conversation and you know what that shit was. The final dinner, they end up watching the Junkanoo Band, which is usually like a festival in Bahamas. And Sierra, she decides to apologize to Scrappy regarding their whole argument and for being in his and Bambi's marriage. It's about time. You definitely should have did that shit because you know you was fucking wrong. He deserved that apology the next day. And you saw Bambi talking about, I love you. Thank you so much for doing that. Why, Bambi? Don't you got a problem with this man? Y'all was sitting there next to each other, so I know y'all fucked that night after y'all had that conversation. Like we said just on this last review, y'all go back and watch our last review if you haven't seen it, but we already called the shit. They was gonna fuck on this Bahamas trip. No matter how much she say he ain't doing this, that, and paying this, that for the children, you still hopped on that man's dick. And we already knew that you was going to do that to begin with. Because even though you claim yourself to be a motherfucking wife, you acting just like any other bitch out here on the streets, a random motherfucking hoe that could be a side chick or not, or baby mama or whatever. We all go back to that dick. Okay? Okay? It's okay. It's okay. But you need to shut the fuck up with the things that you're saying about this man. Okay. I just had to say that. Okay, then. See, he apologizes to Sierra as well, which you shouldn't have. Spice, she asks Bambi to apologize, and she apologizes for misplacing her anger onto Bambi. Then she returns the hug that Bambi tried to give her earlier. So that was good, Spice. Kudos for you, I guess. She also hugged Carly. I don't know if you was in the spirit. She hugged that woman because Carly was sitting right there next to Bambi. And Carly was crying. Spice was like, oh, you crying too? And she gave her a hug. Which is, hold that, because as y'all can see, bitch, I didn't see that, and I'm looking the whole right after she gave Bambi that hug, because Carly was sitting right there, she was like, oh, you crying too? This is Spice talking to Carly. Carly like, and she got up and Spice hugged her, which when that happened, I was like, okay. You know the lead what's gonna happen next. I was like, okay. But yeah, she hugged her. I was shocked. I'm gonna call that shit in just a minute. You hugged that woman. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Bambi, she accepts, but she accepted Spice's apology, but she plans to keep her distance. Mm-hmm. Rashida, she speaks to Bambi about Carly wanting to make amends, and Spice says all kinds of men were outside of her home and smoking weed and music loud and all of this stuff at Carly's house, who must have rented the house out for production. And she's like, my kids be there and, they can't go outside and play because all that shit is going on outside. Put them in the backyard. Because I know I don't want to be the asshole, but girl, Girl, not every one of your neighbors gonna come around and tell you when they gonna have a party or some shit like that.
My thing is, it ain't like your children ain't seen people smoking and drinking and having a good time.
They teenagers.
Not to mention you're from Jamaica. I'm pretty sure it's very, very common in the culture of where you guys live to walk outside and see somebody drinking and smoking and listening to music and dancing. At the end of the day, you live in a neighborhood, bitch. You don't have your own land where there's nobody else there for miles down the road. So you will see a motherfucking party here in the fucking United States, and that shit can be on a Tuesday motherfucking night. You will see goddamn cars lined up and down the motherfucking road if somebody is having a barbecue. You will hear some ratchet motherfucking music or sometimes some gospel, bitch. It just depends on how they feel it.
It's the sign.
At the end of the day, you're here in Atlanta, Georgia.
That's what we do.
That's what we do. And if you got a problem with that, you need to get your own property like Rashida them got. They got their whole motherfucking strip.
Okay.
That could be yours. You need to go find
then.
something like that where you can just have privacy for you and your children. Otherwise, you need to get a fenced-in backyard, a big enough backyard for them to go play, because they shouldn't be playing in the front anyway. Because what I seen of your driveway is in a colder motherfucking set.
It's short.
And
it's short. They should be up there anyway. I didn't like that.
There's nowhere to play at, Spice. And I like you, Spice. But there's nowhere to play at in your front yard.
It's not.
So why would they be going out front? Now, if they was riding their bikes up and down the road, that's good, because at the end of the day, you got grown-ups sitting outside. They can watch them motherfucking children. What you need to do is stop blaming Carly for some shit that she ain't got nothing to do with. You said you didn't want her to move there. She didn't move in. She's renting the property out. She has to make money on that property. At the end of the day, it's hers. What she does with it is her business, but she respected you enough not to move the fuck in. You said don't move in, she did in.
And
now you mad at something else.
And all y'all hoes like, oh yeah, I'd have been upset too if I'd have stepped outside. First of all, y'all not in that situation. And no the fuck y'all would not have.
Rashida, you win because you ain't even got them issues.
Y'all, exactly. Y'all would not, y'all may be like, come on now, y'all be a little irritated with the neighbor, but not to the point where like this. And if that was my friend, somebody that I was, that I had that rapport with, it's nothing for me to pick up the phone and be like, Carly, what the fuck going on at your damn house? You know I got these kids over here and they sitting up there trying to go outside and then they can't go outside because they go back. Come on now, I didn't like that, Spice. You didn't have to. There was no reason to bring that up.
That was a small problem that you could have just easily resolved with having a phone call conversation to Carly. Hey, Carly, my kids is back into town. I see you got something going on over there. I just wanted to let you know. I wanted to check in with you to see when it was going to wrap up because the kids want to go outside in the front. Whatever.
She ain't gotta do shit.
She don't have to, but I just think it could have been something that could have been resolved with a phone call. But now you want people to be, I guess, yes men to you because your children can't go outside because of a fucking music video?
And they going to because Spice going up. Ain't that what Kirk said? Spice, you going up.
She is going up. I've been watching. I follow you, Spice. I like your music. I watch all your videos. Bitch, I'll run them numbers up for you if you want me to because I fucks with you, Spice. But I think you are going too far with this issue. The same way you went too far with the whole band. It's just too much. Too much. Anyway. She feels like Carly is playing the victim by saying she hasn't moved into the house. And Carly wanted to resolve things, but she noticed that everything is good on the trip, so she doesn't want to start things with Spice. So she decides not to want to reconcile, which is great because you read the motherfucking room. That's what a bitch supposed to do, Carly.
Okay, then, because hoes be acting like they don't know how to read Nathaniel.
Rashida, she told Carly that it's not the right time because she understands why Spice isn't really ready to. I don't understand how you understand, Rashida, but okay.
I don't either.
Carly says that she rented it out to pay the bills, as you should. You have every right to. That's your motherfucking house.
Shit to nothing.
Everybody gives their final comments about moving forward. Y'all know how they do the final roll of confessionals with what they're going to be doing moving forward. Basically, everybody said the same thing. They're trying to level up. They're trying to expand on their journeys of becoming better people, expanding their businesses, working on new music, living better and healthier lives. Everybody said the same thing. Kid you not. Okay? Mm-hmm. So, Spice is seen arguing after production wraps. She is seen arguing and attempting to fight Carly. So production calls, shit. Yeah, they call what Carly did as a betrayal. Spice said that Carly betrayed her.
And I'm trying to figure out, well, how did she betray you? Not moving in over. It's something had to happen.
Spice, because me remembering y'all conversation, the private conversation that y'all had at lunch, all I can remember is you saying that Carly overstepped her boundaries by not giving people information on the whole hospitalization, and giving the media tea about her health. And you gave the wrong tea about her health, basically saying that she was dying, which was incorrect. And you gave that to the blogs. I do remember her saying that. And also, I remember her saying that you bought the house after she told you not to buy the house. What else did she do? Because I'm trying to understand what the betrayal. You betrayed me. I treated you better. Like, I treated you like nobody. I hate to call somebody my friend, and they always betray me. Every time I call somebody my friend, they betray me. It sounds like you need to start being better at picking the friends around you, because you are the one that allowed those people in your life to begin with. And you should start being able to read people at some point. If everybody you call a friend in your circle is betraying you, that means you are not noticing red flags. That's a problem within self, and that self need to go resolve for self. Okay. But based on everything that you said, I don't know what the betrayal is. I think there's a whole lot more, like Friend Girl said, there's a whole lot more that we don't know about. And I just wish that it'll be said so that we can understand where the outrage is coming from. Okay? Because you, like Friend Girl said, you hugged her. I didn't see the hug, but now I'm trying to understand, well, why the fuck hug a bitch if you knew you wanted to fight them at the production wrap? And why try to wait to after production wrap to fight her? You should have did that shit on camera while everything was going on.
Spice had to be on that liquor too.
Well, you know,
Spice was a little on that liquor too.
Yeah, I know how the liquor do you.
Okay.
Okay? I definitely do. So we're going to blame it on the alcohol.
That's what we're going to do now.
Okay? Jessica, she consoles Carly. And y'all know Jessica is on everybody's side who needs consoling. Okay? I also saw Bambi give Carly a little rub too. Production does individual interviews with the cast to get their opinions about the fight between Spice and Erica. So Kirk, Carly, Sierra, Rashida, and Yandy, they all think that Erica went too far. Spice gets the chance to talk about the root of the whole black monkey comment, the history behind it, which dehumanizes black people. And Yandy, she attempted to speak to Erica at Bambi's divorce party to educate her about the comment she made. However, Erica continues to defend herself. She was not receptive. She was very defensive, and she says that if Yandy is upset because she want to be upset, you're not upset because of what I said. You upset because you want to be upset. And they show how Erica is being canceled by the culture and how she's losing all of her acting deals.
And gonna continue to with the attitude that she has.
Then the cast go on to talk about how they are treated in today's time as black people, not even celebrities, but just as black people. Erica, you knew this shit was coming. You knew this shit was coming.
You definitely knew it was coming. I mean, the network should have known the shit was coming. It's not. I mean, I'm just trying to figure out with the episodes after when Spice did let everybody know when it was getting around that Erica said this. It was already a separation starting. They had already said, it was already people talking about, oh, she called us this, that's racist, da 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 da. But for y'all to air it, and then now that it airs, oh, Erica, you're let go, and then y'all knew what that shit was going to bring up. So I definitely, at this point, I do not have an issue with Erica coming out saying what she needs to say about production.
Now, her having the attitude that she still have, because you can very much tell this girl do not believe she said anything wrong. She don't think it's nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna need you to go get therapy. I hate to be the one, but I'm gonna need somebody to do you how you do other folks. And maybe you need Rich out here calling you some shit or whatever, because that seemed to be the only time you really acted like you was going through some shit based off of Rich embarrassing your ass on camera by snatching that motherfucking damn song from your ass. I'm so happy Hush snatched that shit from your ass, and Love and Hip Hop snatched that shit from your ass. Tubi gonna be snatching that shit from your ass, and then you really gonna be feeling that shit. You gonna be single, alone, by yourself, with no money, no endorsements, no none of that. Look what you done did to yourself. Mm. You gotta start thinking about things before you say it. We all are supposed to process first and then respond. Which is why you're actually supposed to be listening to somebody when they're talking, so that you can process what's being said before you respond. When you end up in situations like this, that lets people know that you were just listening to respond, not listening to understand. And that's where you get into situations where you say things that you don't mean to say, or didn't mean for it to slip out, or you didn't want people to know the real you because you were already in a heightened situation. Ain't no stopping that. You fucked up. Yes, you did. And it's so not unfortunate, because I think it needed to be said. How you feel about someone or people as a whole, it needs to be out in the open so people know how to deal with you. Period. And they know how to separate themselves from you, such as these networks and some of your friends. Because you ain't finna keep staying on getting your come up off of our motherfucking back, and you don't even like us. I understand that you said that you and your sister have a, what did you say? Y'all have a black father, and I got a white friend. So the fuck what? Yeah, that's what you said. We came out, the same coochie, and she just is about the shade the same color as you. Doesn't matter about the color. It doesn't matter about the birth, race, makeup, culture, gender, whatever. It doesn't matter about any of those things. Who you sleep with and what color children you got. It matters about how you feel on the inside about somebody, because it came out of your motherfucking mouth. Oh shit. Period. And that just is what it is. I got a lot of white friends. I done dated one white person. I like white people. Me, and hit me up in my DMs if you're available. But I'm I'm not fucking racist, and I don't discriminate. You feel me? Okay. I know the term cracker, wetbacks, honky, whatever all the other stuff that they be saying. I don't say them. And it's just white. It's not the first line of defense either when I'm arguing with one of them. No, you just not gonna do that. Who gonna come out and say, you fucking honky? You fucking wetback? I wouldn't do that. That shit sounds stupid. You sounded stupid. I looked stupid saying it. You looked stupid saying it too. You feel me? Like, no, you just white as fuck. And maybe we just don't understand each other. Our cultures is just different. Period. Girl, I cannot. You fucked up, Erica, and that's just that on that. Y'all let us know what y'all think about this season finale, about everything that production is doing in production. Let me tell you one motherfucking thing. Okay. The way that y'all got this shit going on and on and on and on, week after motherfucking week after week, you bitches is doing this shit for ratings, and it's not cool on my motherfucking spirit. It's not cool at all. Because we could have had this conversation one time and one time motherfucking only, instead of it being drawn out for 4 fucking weeks. And they ain't even done. A month. And you still ain't done, because we got to go to the reunions. Yep. And it's going to be brought up again shit. On that shit. And it's just like, look, I don't want to keep talking about this. I was not the one in the situation. I'm not Erica, and I'm not Spice. I'm a black person who heard what the fuck I heard. And it sounds like all the other shit that I've heard from the past in my history books, old ass movies. All this shit. We know what it is. We live it every motherfucking day. Period. Why do you think we want to keep talking about it? Period. Bitches out here in the world know what the fuck is up. Sure. People out here in the world, the Ku Klux Klan, all them motherfuckers know what the fuck is up. We all know what the fuck is up. We got our people, they got their people, and we just people. Period. Why we gotta keep talking about it? Because ain't shit gonna change. If it ain't changed from then, and it ain't changed now, what makes you think it's going to change in the future? Let's be realistic about this thing. People is growing up in households learning to hate Black people, Asians, Jews. You know what I'm saying? Mexicans, like they grow up in households learning to hate these type of people.
Right.
And there's nothing we can do about it, and it's going to continue to happen years and years and years and years on down the line. Until somebody steps in and corrects that person. You can't do that for a whole community of people, of white people or racist people in general, just off of Love and Hip Hop, bitch, because everybody don't watch Love and Hip Hop.
Definitely the white folks probably don't.
So why we having this conversation for a whole month? I'm tired of it. Production, y'all need to do better. Y'all was on some bullshit because if you was gonna fire the girl, you should have fired her ass right when she said it before she pulled off of the parking lot from calling Spice, what she called Spice. Should have called her ass while she was out there in that goddamn SUV and said, "Bitch, you fired."
Definitely, and that's just that's why she should have more scenes, but whatever.
So y'all in the wrong too. So I hope y'all go out and take some accountability as well for airing that shit.
Y'all lucky y'all on on MTV.
They on MTV now, and that's why they doing what the fuck they doing, because they know if that shit was on VH1, it'd have been a done dollar. Nobody gives a fuck. Keep it pushing. But you gotta show, oh, we want to give some light, shed some light to this whole racism because it's on MTV.
If y'all have been on BET, I'd have hoped BET Tyler would have took y'all ass the fuck off.
Period. Y'all gonna have to find another network. Y'all make sure y'all comment, like, subscribe, follow, dislike, all of that shit, and definitely share.
Definitely.
I'll share a little couple of portions of this in some of y'all's DMs. IEU Erica, IEU Spice. Look out for something from 20I, and it's gonna be coming from directly me. Just to let y'all know how. VH1 Love and Hip Hop. I'm gonna send it to y'all DMs too, just to let y'all know that y'all need to be listening to some of y'all viewers and hold yourselves accountable as well. Period. But I like y'all, and I see y'all next season.
We ain't gonna see Erica next season.
Erica, I'm so sorry I'm not gonna see you next season, but sorry, not sorry.
Oh well.
And we'll catch y'all next time. Oh, all social media platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. And then we'll see y'all next time.
All right. Peace.